Hi everyone, so we're here for our June Eat Your Skincare campaign. One of my most favourite things to do from a food point of view is juice. Probably years and years ago I came across this guy called Vale. I'd say it was about 2012, 13 or 14, one of those lovely years. And this was one of the books I started to fall in love with juicing for. And I really like it because I suppose it's a great way of getting all of your nutrients into you. And when I find I really concentrate on juicing, I can really see it on my skin as well. So I suppose this month we're talking about what we are putting into our bodies to give you that lovely skin glow, as opposed to what we put on our skin topically then as well. So the first juice that I'm starting off with today is the lovely ginger juice. I always have this in the house. We kind of do a burst of it a couple of times a month, and it's a really great anti-inflammatory as well. It's also good ginger for this time of year, so an anti-histamine kind of effect as well. To make the best out of an anti-histamine effect of this juice, you need to be taking it for a few weeks before we get into the summer months, or it's all year round. It's a great immunity booster. And I have to say, touch wood, this keeps me on the straight and narrow all year round with regards to staving off kind of colds and flus and things like that as well. So we've got two golden delicious apples here, we've got a chunk of ginger, and today I actually have a lime, and sometimes I use a lemon as well, so for that zestiness. Great cleanser on the internal tract, so once you're here, the whole digestive system, it helps to kind of cleanse it out. Especially the bowel, especially the gut, it helps to soothe and bring that internal state from an acidic state down to an alkaline state. And the alkaline state is where the body thrives. Where the body doesn't do well is when we're in an acidic state, and that's where we can have all sorts of havoc that can happen in our body, internally but also on the skin outside as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to juice these, and we're going to give it a try and see how we like them. The other great thing to know is anything that you're juicing that's green has a pigment in it called chlorophyll, and most of you will probably know about chlorophyll, but chlorophyll in our vegetables, in our fruits and in our daily intake is really important. I like to describe chlorophyll like a mop that goes around the inside of the body, drawing out toxins, drawing out impurities, bringing the body to an alkaline state. And ultimately, when we're in that state, then our skin feels and looks very good on the outside too, but also our internal organs are functioning properly. It's a great detox on the liver, it's a great support to the kidneys, and overall heart function as well. It helps to stop those arteries from getting clogged with plaque, especially in overtime as well. So let's put this on. There's going to be a lot of noise here for a couple of minutes. Just need a bit. So generally I'll put in something juicy like a lot to help blend it out quicker. And the apples that I'm using today as well, sometimes that determines like the sweetness of the drink as well. So I'm actually using golden delicious apples today, and they're a lot easier on the tummy than some of the other apple formats out there. Another apple, if you really want an extra bit of sweetness, I like to use the pink ladies as well, or the galas. I avoid using the Granny Smiths personally because I sometimes find it doesn't agree with the tummy a little bit. It can be quite sharp and sometimes feel a bit acidic as well. So I kind of like to use those kind of softer blends. So once we have it all juiced, generally what you can do is divide that into kind of a shot format. You can take it over the course of a day. I've kind of made like a triple amount here. Normally if I was doing it at home, I'd probably use half that amount. So generally the juices are at the best within the first 24 hours. So after the first 24 hours, they tend to lose their nutrient content. So you try to get that into you within the first kind of 24 hours as well. So pop a little bit out here. I'm going to ask Siobhan now to come around and give her the taste test and watch her face. So Vale in his book calls this the anti-histamine hayfever heaven. I just call it the ginger shot or the fiery ginger shot. If you want to make a little bit extra, you can also get the turmeric root as well. Turmeric can stain a lot, so if you're very precious about quartz or marble at home, or any kind of white ceramic, just be a bit careful with the turmeric. Or what you could do is just add in turmeric powder, but at that stage then you have to blend it in a blender. So we won't make it too complicated today. Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You gonna drop it back?
No.
Okay, go. So that sometimes Jason Vale, I think if I cannot remember correctly or can remember correctly, he used to say this is the equivalent of having your shot of caffeine in the morning. I love my caffeine in the morning, so but it definitely gives you a really good kickstart. Best way to have this is probably like on an empty, you're still recovering there. It's probably good to have this on an empty stomach in the morning. It just gets everything going. Especially ginger is really good for anyone with cold hands, cold feet, or any poor circulation as well. Just really helps to kind of get the whole internal organs working. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this one. Ginger shot. Sip or take it in one shot. Depends how brave that you are.
Probably shouldn't have done that.